Let's build a fan-powered car. So the first thing you're going to need is your motor connected to your battery pack. I didn't use the switch for this. We're also going to use the motor mounts provided in your kit. You're going to need some wheels, a cup as a base, but you can really use anything. This could be cardboard, this could be a plastic bottle. There are gears provided in your kit that you can use if you want to mix it up a little bit. The first thing I'm going to do is look at where I'm going to position my motor so that as it's spinning, as the fan's spinning, it doesn't hit the side of my cup. This doesn't really matter where you place it. I am just also going to put my motor inside the motor mount for some ease of positioning. And then you can use hot glue or foam tape to push this down. If you're using hot glue like I am, when I put my fingers inside the cup, it was really warm. Remind you to be careful when they're doing this, if they're using hot glue. And then I'm just going to position the battery pack on the cup as well, and I'm just hot gluing that down. Next, I'm going to take the straw and I'm actually going to cut it down into smaller pieces. And this is a really easy way to build an axle. So now that I have my straw unwrapped, I'm going to cut it down into pieces that are just slightly shorter than the provided metal axles in your kit. So just using a pair of scissors, I'm going to snip these down. The exact length isn't super specific for this part. And then I'm going to position them on the bottom of my cup, or whatever the bottom of your base is going to be. And I'm just going to use some tape for that. Hot glue is a little bit overkill for the straws because it'll just melt them. So I can position these down. And once I have the second one on, I can then put in my axles. So these are going to ride right inside of these straws, and this is better. If I attached the axle straight to the cup, the wheels wouldn't spin. So once I have this all nice and secure with some extra tape, we're going to place those axles in, and then to keep them into place, I'm going to attach the wheels all the way around, so 2 axles and 4 wheels. I noticed these were a little bit hard to press in, so you might want to use the table to kind of give you a little bit of leverage. Again, just another little difficult thing that I noticed, but once they're on, they're pretty secure. And what I noticed with my cup is I had a lot of weight in the back end, so I needed to counterbalance that a little bit. It doesn't really matter what you use. If you need a counterbalance, you could use pennies or washers. I'm just using the other motor mount, and that worked out pretty perfect for me. And then I'm just going to position the fan onto the shaft of my motor, and we're just about ready to go here. Of course, you can go in and decorate and add more things and challenge youth to, make the car their own, maybe add some Lego people. But then once you have everything together and the fan is powering out or pushing out air, your car will take off. And you can even tell with mine, I could definitely make some improvements, but this is the basics for this. If your fan motor keeps flying off, you can also have youth add a dab of hot or super glue to keep it on the shaft, but this doesn't have to be done, it just can kind of help. But this is the fan powered car.